The Sustainable, Comprehensive, Responsible for Vulnerable Children and Their Families SCORE project is lauded for improving household incomes and livelihood in rural Uganda. Rita Larok is the chief of party Avsi SCORE project.
We started off the project not wanting to have everybody at the end of the project still vulnerable. We attempted to make sure that when we start off with a beneficiary, we develop a plan that expires. When a beneficiary household becomes better, they actually exited out of program support. So that is something we call the graduation model.
The project, implemented in a consortium led by Avsi Foundation with CARE, has covered 35 districts. SCORE's goal was to reduce vulnerability of more than 125,000 critically and moderately vulnerable children and their families.
Vulnerabilities differ. Today we might be working on school enrollment. The next day it might be climate change that will cause vulnerability. So it is a cycle for some households. As the project comes to an end in April 2018, many successes have been recorded. At least 34,779 households, an equivalent of 2,674 people, have been empowered socio-economically.
We've been able to follow up program participants that have graduated 3 years after their graduation. So every time they graduated, we try to follow them up. And we found that 75% of them are resilient. Now, resilient for us means that the person maintains that status, the good status of life, doesn't fall back into vulnerability.
SCORE project premiered the Furaha graduation and resilience model, resulting to the graduation of 13,311 households out of the active 14,876. Dennis Sigoa for UBC News.